So we're playing a wholesome, uh, elementary game of a story. I don't remember. It's called Utosaurus. I don't remember. It's something like that. But it's totally innocent and wholesome. And bear with me with the audio. It's fucked up for some reason. This game, it's got a fucked up audio. I don't know why. I tried figuring it out in the options, but that didn't work. So I thought it was just my audio, but no, it's the game, just the game. Bear with me. Anyway, you get to hear me read. I know I'm incredible at reading. Anyway, let's get to it. The classroom was crowded with people in the morning as another depressing Monday came about as I was looking out the window with a blue mood. Holy shit! Look, this doesn't sound good, man. Fuck, I should have played this before I actually started recording, cause, ew, morning. A cheerful voice jumps at me, leaning against the desk. Oh, wait, what? Fa? She saw my big yawn and puffed her pout.
まあ、ハタロウくんってば、また夜更かししてゲームやってたんでしょ。
Ew, this sounds weird. I'm still posting this, by the way. I don't give a fuck. It sounds weird, though. I don't like it. Oh, Haruka, you were playing games all night, right? Her name is Utsura. Or Suro. No, yeah. Or Suro. Was it Utsura or Suro? She's my girlfriend. Oh. We've been dating for about 3 months. I was the one that confessed her, and she said okay.
まったく、授業中、居眠りしちゃっても知らないよ。
You know, actually, this broken audio kind of fits the vibe of what this game is going to be about. So it kind of works. Come on, don't blame me if you fall asleep during class. There isn't a particular reason why I chose Utsuro. If I had to give a reason, then it's because I wanted her. I thought that you and I can approach Utsuro, who was fairly quiet and didn't stand out in the class. Of course, this is a secret from her. It's something that I should tell her. Just thinking about how she will react if she finds out she will react if she finds out gives me the what the
さて問題です。今日は何の日でしょうか。ハタロウくん、わかるかな。
Okay, here's a question. What is today, hey? Do you know Haruka-kun? Or Hakan? Now, this game is sketchy for a game that's off the Play Store.
ちょっと
Perfect dialogue.
忘れちゃったの。今日は私とハタロウくんが付き合って3ヶ月記念日なんだよ。
What was that? That was weird looking. Have you forgotten? Today is our 3-month anniversary. It's has changed since we've started dating. She's changed from a dull, dark atmosphere to a bright, energetic girl. She suits the natural look and can even be a model. She's definitely going to be popping now. She'll shine when she's polished.
もう3ヶ月も経つんだね。あの日から。
You know, I'd much rather not hear them speak. This sounds like ass. It's already been 3 months. That's it.
嬉しかったな。ずっと憧れてたハタロウくんからまさか告白されるなんて。
Okay, so Utsuro's diary was a complete fail because I couldn't bear this stupid audio. So now I'm playing, I think it was called Locker of Horror? Something like that. It had the word locker in it, I don't remember. Anyway, I'll read this now. As soon as the school day ends, I pack up my things to leave. We don't have too much homework today, so I should be able to hang out with my friends before going home. Hey, Shiki, come. I'm just gonna say Shiki. It's pretty easier. Speaking of whom, hey Naruka, what are you doing after school today? Got any plans? Naruka and I have been friends for years. If I ever been feeling bored, I can always count on her to come up with something fun to do. There is something I thought we might do. What is it? Have you heard about the Locker of Love? Oh my god, that's the title. The weird rumor everyone's talking about? Yeah, I've heard about it. You write someone's name on a piece of paper and put it into a locker, and then they fall in love with you. Exactly, an old abandoned locker with a doll inside that can grant your heart's desire. Every town has its own little mysteries and urban legends, but this one came out of nowhere. A few weeks ago, people suddenly started talking about this locker and its supposed powers. So what about it? don't tell me you want to go to the looking for the locker. Of course I do. What's wrong with that? What should I say? Totoro, you're about to encounter your first choice. It's up to you how to respond. Things like that don't really happen. No one knows where the locker is. Pick the first choice. That sounds more reasonable. Things like that don't really happen. How do you know? It's just common sense. So as you know all the mysteries of the universe, huh? What? No, that's not what Then how do you know the locker of love doesn't work? Come on, an abandoned locker that makes you crush, fall in love with you? It's nonsensical. At best, and downright creepy at worst. Well, I've got a pretty good idea. I know where the locker is. It can't hurt to look at least. Right? It can't hurt to at least look, right? Who the fuck are you? Wait, did you say the locker? You know where the locker of love is? Mana. And Hina. What, someone found the locker of love? For real, Akane? Daichi? Wait, someone actually found that thing? Soon, we have a little crowd of classmates gathered around us to hear what Nodoka discovered. For her part, she looked thrilled to have such an audience. Wow, it really is an obsession these days, huh? Here's the thing. I overheard the teachers talking about maintenance work that's been done on the school. To finish the maintenance, they needed to open up an abandoned wing of the school. You mean the old wing is open? Hold up, I gotta take a sip of my water. Long before any of us attended school here, there was another wing. As the school got smaller, it was no longer needed, so they closed it off. No one has been in there since. Yep, and since there aren't any abandoned lockers around here, I figured that the best place is to look for the locker of love. Aw, shit, I didn't mean to do that. That doesn't make sense. Let's go looking for it. Yeah! Calm down, everyone. Keep in mind that just because this abandoned wing has been opened for maintenance, that doesn't mean students are allowed to go in there. Leave it to Mana to point that out. Mana's a wonderful friend and a great person, but she can be a stickler for the rules. I'm not sure if she's ever gotten in trouble. Don't be a spoil sport. I didn't say you shouldn't look for it. You just need to be careful. Wait, really? Yes, I admit I'm also curious about finding the locker. Nice. What about you, Shiki? You in? I'm not sure I believe it really makes your soulmate fall in love with you or whatever it is, but it would be cool to see if the locker actually exists. I'm in. Plus, when will I ever get another chance to explore the abandoned wing of the school? Yeah, I want to at least see if it's really there. Sounds like we're all in an agreement. Then, let's do this. I'll go first to make sure the coast is clear. You're not going to tell on us, are you? Of course not. Nobody doesn't seem convinced. What should I say to reassure her? Mana wouldn't betray us. We can follow Mana, listen in. I don't know. Pick number one. Mana wouldn't betray us. Thank you, Shiki. Well, trust me, we've been friends a long time. She wanted to tell the teachers what we were up to. She wouldn't have lied to us first. Okay, I thought I read that wrong. If you trust her, then I do too. Thanks. Okay, Mana, you go first. This seems quite happy. Mana leads the way towards the abandoned wing, while the rest of us follow at a distance. Nodoka, Hina, and Akane chatter excitedly amongst themselves about the locker. The entrance to the abandoned wing is blocked off with a yellow tape and warning signs. A teacher stands nearby and Mana walks up to him. Excuse me. With her hands folded in front of her and her head held high, she looks the image of innocence. Yes, Mana? There's a terrible mess in the girls' bathroom, but I can't find the janitor anywhere. Do you know where he is? What? That's strange. He must have had something to take care of. I'll sure you get back soon. I'd rather not wait too long. I've worried someone will slip in there and fall down. Damn, I fucking suck at reading. That wouldn't be good at all. Let me see. Wow, Mana's more dubious than I expected. She knows the teachers won't suspect her of lying. She must really want to see the locker. Wait, I just noticed that's me. No, oh wait, no, maybe that's Daichi. Never mind. No kidding. Why is everyone so obsessed with it anyway? It's like any other urban legend. I guess once one person starts talking about it, everyone else wants to share the story and try to find out if it's real. Maybe so, but it seems like it's all everyone wants to talk about these days, especially the girls. I suppose they all want to put their crush's name in the locker and hope it really works. I'd rather go about it the normal way. Having some magic doll in an abandoned locker makes someone fall in love with you sounds wrong. What should I say? I agree. I'd try it. I mean, it kind of Kinda does sound messed up. It's like, it's not consensual. I agree. You're right, you can't take short for something like this. It's important to put in the work yourself. Yeah, if I did something like this and the girl fell in love with me, I'd always wonder if it was real. What does it say about free will anyway? Can you just put anything in there and force them to love you? It sounds creepier by the minute. Across the hall, Anna's ploy worked at last, and the teacher hurries away. Anna turns and, as calm and poised as ever, gives us a subtle nod. Okay, let's go. Dust fills the air of the abandoned wing as we walk through the dark hall. The dim light from the grimy windows reveal cobwebs clinging to every surface. This place is gross. If you want to turn back, you can. Despite the abandoned wing's state of despair, she looks like she's having the time of her life. Her eyes shine as she looks around. This ambience, I don't like it. Probably the first people to walk through here since it was sealed off. Isn't that cool? I wonder why they didn't tear it down. From what I heard, they wanted to keep it in case the school ever got big enough to need it again. Can't imagine them restoring this place. Look! Lockers! Hey, look, it's the intro of the game. It took forever to actually get into the game, by the way. It was really weird and loud. She bounds over to the far wall, where dust and cobwebs cover a line of old lockers. So, is one of those what we're looking for? There's supposed to be a doll inside the locker, love. I have a bad feeling for this doll. There's only one way to find out. She grabs the handle of the first locker. Surprisingly, it isn't locked, or maybe just age rendered the lock's useless. The door swings open to reveal an empty locker. I don't like this, man. Lame. Come on, let's try the next one. Together we open all the lockers. There are forgotten papers, even the long spoiled remains of someone's lunch. Ew. But no sign of a doll. Guess it's not here. Oh man. Could there be another set of lockers somewhere? Or maybe the locker of love is just a legend after all. In any case, we should go back before someone catches us here. We can try again tomorrow. I guess you're right. The six of us turn and head back towards the door. Hey, wait a minute. There's one we missed. What? He points towards the locker all by itself in the far corner of the hall. Naruka runs towards it, and the rest of us aren't far behind. I don't like this, man. Is it just me, or is this locker a lot less dusty than the rest? It must be the locker of love. Naruka takes a deep breath and pulls the locker door open. Oh. I thought it was gonna be, like, ugly looking. Yeah, it's not that bad. An old doll stares at us with sightless button eyes from inside. This is it. We found it. Whoa. We gather around the locker and stare at the doll in amazement. So now what? Nadoka shuts the locker. Well, according to the legend, you'd write someone's name on a sheet of paper and stick it through the vent. I'm gonna try it. Me too. Akane pulls out a notebook and scribbles a name on it, while Hina apparently has folded a piece of paper already prepared. Wow, so they wanted to use the locker from the start, huh? They both slipped their pieces of paper inside. I don't think we should delay too much longer. Alright, let's get out of here before we get into trouble. As we head towards the door again, Mana falls back to walk alongside me. What do you think, Shiki? Will it really work? Will the people whose names they wrote down fall in love with them? I don't know. I don't really believe in that sort of thing. But we've found the locker. If that part is true, then why not the rest? Maybe someone saw the locker and invented a story about it. I'm surprised at you, Mana. I always thought you were rational. I never dreamed Mana had a superstitious side. I didn't see you complaining to Naoka that she's being irrational. What should I say? I completely didn't pay attention to whatever they were just talking about. I was just reading, to be honest. What do I pick now? Expect it from her. I don't think she believes the legend. I have not picked two at all, but it's kind of because it sounds stupid. I'm gonna pick one again. I expect it from her. That's not a nice thing to say about your friend. Oh shit. What did I say? I don't mean it in a bad way. Naruka loves excitement and scary stories. She didn't become fascinated by a legend like this. I'd wonder if she was sick. But it's different for me. You always reason through things rationally and think before you act. At least that's the impression I've gotten in the years since we've known each other. I can't very well argue with praise like that. The legend of this locker fascinates me, though. Such a romantic concept. Romantic? I guess. Well, since Hina and Akane both put their names in, I suppose we'll find out soon enough. Where'd the music go, man? It hasn't come back. We make it back into the school proper without us anyone catching. All that remains now is to wait. I don't like this. It's gotten quiet. Oh, it's back now. That night, the mystery of the locker continues to haunt my mind, despite my professed disbelief in such superstitions. Something like that can't possibly be true, right? Oh no, I wonder what's going to happen. Me too. You know what? Before I go any further, I'm gonna bet people are gonna start missing or some shit, or they're gonna start acting really weird, like they're like possessed or something. I'm gonna bet that. Anyways, go back to this. By the end of the week, I feel a bit shamed for even entertaining the notion. Looks like nothing happened, huh? Oh well. Oh well. At least we can say we're the ones who disproved the legend of the Locker of Love. At least that's something. So what do you want to do after school? I've heard about a great movie that just came into theaters. She stops with a frown as a student from one of the other classes enters the room. He looks around for a moment and heads across the room. That's Ritsuo from the basketball team. What's he doing here? Yuna. Yes? I'm sorry this is so sudden, but would you go out with me? What? Me and you? Yes, of course I will. Really? Yes, why don't we go grab a bite to eat right now? I'd love to. Hina hurries off after Ritsuo towards the classroom door, but pauses by a desk on her way past. It worked. I'd almost given up. Oh, but it really worked. Huh? Wait, then he's the one who... Yes, I put his name in the locker and now he wants to go out with me. I'm so excited. With a quiet squeal, she catches up to her new boyfriend and follows him out of the classroom. Well, that worked. Awesome. It's still say it could be a coincidence. Pretty weird coincidence, don't you think? Just because the guy she picked this week to ask her out doesn't mean it speaks of the locker. We've been arguing over since we left the classroom. I'll admit, I was shaken by what Hina said to us, but I can't quite wrap my mind around the legend being real. I'm gonna sip. Dude, Ritsuo never looked twice at Hina before today. Maybe it seemed that way, but I bet. Look, she grabs my arm and points towards the school. What is it? I draw off as I see what caught her attention. Hiruto, a boy from the class below ours is walking hand in hand with Akane. Still think it's a coincidence? Okay, it's a little weird that it happened to both of them. A little weird. Talk about an understatement. The locker love actually works. Maybe it does. I can't believe it. Yet there's no denying that both girls who put names in the locker seemingly had the wish granted. Could the locker of love actually be real? Could it? Or could it be a scam? Or a whole coincidence? Thoughts about the locker, its apparent powers, and Daichi's concern about it bothers me for the entire week. I'm a rational person. I don't believe in things like this. But in that case, what's going on? And if the locker really does work, what does that mean for the people it brings together? Are Ritsuo and Hiruto going to be happy? Shiki. Oh, look, Mom. Come downstairs. It's Monday morning, you know. I know, I'm on my way. As I yawn and start to get out of bed, still distracted, my phone rings. Sendoka. Hello? Shiki, have you heard? It's terrible. I sit straight up. I've never heard her sound this upset before. What happened? What's wrong? Oh shit, it's Ritsuo. He's dead. What? Everyone at school is abuzz about what happened. No one knows the cause of death yet, but rumors are already spreading. Can't believe it, poor Hina. She was so happy too. What could have happened? A sudden commotion out in the hall makes me stiffen. A man is shouting. It sounds like someone's trying to... Oh my god, this is gonna be like the monkey's paw, isn't it? Wait. Yeah, monkey's paw. Right? I think so. Where they're gonna like wish for stuff and then like you're gonna get it. But there's gonna be total consequences and negative outcomes gonna come out of it. I guarantee you it's gonna be like that, right? Did you just find out about Ritsuo? Daichi enters the classroom and hurries over to us. Did you hear the news? About Ritsuo? Yeah, Ritsuo, no, I'm talking about Hiruto. Huh? The kid from class below ours who likes to spend time in the library? Apparently they found him dead just a little while ago. Oh no. A cold pit forms in my stomach. You've gotta be kidding me. Ritsuo and Hiruto, can this really be a coincidence? But then, we've never had a chance to ask Akane whose name she put in the locker. We just assumed since we saw them together. Excuse me. Before anyone can stop me, I race out of the classroom. Oh fuck, no, I don't want to be alone in here. What the fuck is this? Why am I in here? Okay, I'm getting a little chilly over here. I make it to the abandoned wing without being caught and I head straight to the locker. Oh fuck. 5 slips of paper wrestle alongside the door. I don't like this. 5? Terrible you know what? Right now I have my phone on my lap, tilted up to my roof. With trembling fingers, I pick them up and read them one by one. What's wrong? Naruto? Sure then. Daichi. Oh shit. Someone put Daichi's name in the locker? Wait, his name's on the fourth too. That only leaves only one more. Unfold the piece of name and read the name written there. Shiki. Oh shit. Who the fuck's trying to grab my speed, man? Gonna put my name in the so-called locker. I'm gonna die. Let's lock and call it love. The two boys whose name were put first and confessed love to the people who did it, but then they died. Are Daichi and I doomed as well? Find out in the next chapter. You got that right, folks. Find that right now in the next chapter. Because well, getting to like the 20-minute mark, I guess, considering I'm gonna about to fix 2 videos in one, I guess. Bye bye.